Good evening, and good afternoon. Y'all happy Thursday, happy blessed Thursday. Come on in. Man, it's freezing out there, man. That weather done dropping, man. It's already down to 20, I think. 20 something, you all. Getting real cold out there. This is a bad time for a lot of people, a lot of homeless people out there, you all. I seen that they were actually in downtown the Houston area, and they do have a lot of warm spots for those who may be homeless or in some kind of bad situation, homeless situation where they can stay warm and be warm for at least until Saturday, you all. So these beds are open in downtown Houston, you all. I should have put some information in here for people that may be in a situation of such a magnitude, you all. But I didn't quite have it on my mind, you all, until just now. I was actually thinking, how cold it is out there for a lot of these homeless people, and that, those people that may not have phones or some type of internet service where they can actually get the news on the streets, you all, where these people are actually camped out in some of these homeless areas. Now tonight I had a story for you all out of Dade County. You all, I want to discuss holiday travel, things of that nature. We had an Alabama woman who had absolutely gone ballistic, you all. I mean, the lady went ham sam up in the Dade County, Miami airport, you all, where she was delayed on a what do you call these things? An actual delay, you all, flight delay, as a matter of fact. But in this particular situation, the young Alabama woman was traveling from Alabama actually to New York City, you all, in which she had a holdover in Miami. And during this brief moment that she was in the holdover in Miami, due to the weather and things of this nature, you all, she happened to lose her own kids, you all. So I'm going to go in on behalf of her, so she can kind of understand, get a better understanding, and for also people that may be traveling with their kids also, you all. I do have a few tips and pointers for these people as well. So again, this is about, like I said, holiday season travel. You all, like I said, in this situation, the lady, I'm pretty sure she was frustrated. You all couldn't quite understand what possibly was going on in the airport. Maybe it was her first time flying and things of this nature. You all, but she had a real misunderstanding about the people that actually worked at the airline, their responsibilities and duties and so forth and so on, you all. And the lady absolutely made a very small, big situation because the fact that she had lost her kids. Her kids could have been abducted. They could have ran away. Somebody could have snatched them, things of this nature, you all. But had she taken a moment to kind of calm down and evaluate the situation, she would have found her children. I said that the lady would have absolutely found her children easily, you all. But when you begin to break down and get out hood with these particular people, they can't understand you. They can't even understand how to help you in a situation like this, you all, because you can't bring the hood just everywhere you go. You just can't just get out of character and start tearing up things and wrecking up the airport because you lost your own children. It's the responsibility, your responsibility to actually watch these kids and kind of pay attention to them, you all. But like I said, I didn't want to just go off on the lady, talking about she a bad person and this kind of things of this nature. Because this situation, small situation, could have happened to anyone. They could also panic and things of this nature. And I'm pretty sure that she was definitely having a panic attack of some sort after she rolled and rolled around on the floor and so forth and so on. You all trying to get some help with finding her kids. As she put a lot of that energy into actually looking for the kids. I mean, she may have found them a lot more successful than all the theatrics that she had actually gone through, you all. So, like I said, I ain't going to tarry too long on this, but I want to read you all the newspaper article and also share the news clip with you all, as I do always when my shows are actually aired, you all. And again, that's in the description. You can find this particular article in the description if you look in the description below, and you can also find the link to the news clipping as well, you all. Before I go off into that, copyright disclaimer under Title 17 USC Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is permitted by the copyright statute and might otherwise be infringed. Non-profit, education, and personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. Tips to balance in favor of fair use, you all. Again, so it says, going straight into the article, it says Alabama mom throws a computer at a worker in the Epic Airport temper tantrum, you all. So again, this was a temper tantrum. She had literally broke down, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of pressure, a lot of stress on her. You turn around, your kids not there, things of that nature, and you in a foreign place. You in a place that you don't quite understand, or you not as familiar with, you all. So these type of things, like I said, this could actually happen to anyone, you all. So when you all are at these airports, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people in the airports right now, you all, and I'm pretty more than sure that they all have layovers because they have canceled like more than 800 flights, you all. And between now and tomorrow around the same time, there will actually be a lot of people that's still stuck in these particular airports, you all. So again, it said an enraged Alabama woman chunked a computer at an airline worker when she realized she lost her kids at the airport, you all. It said Camilla McMillie, 25, is facing criminal charges for her caught on camera meltdown Tuesday at a Miami airport, you all. So again, like I said, she had all the way broke down and was just tearing off the computers, off the dashes, off the counter, so forth and so on, you all. But it says video shows the Birmingham mom yelling and ripping things off the counter after her two young children had walked away to the bathroom while she was checking in for her connected flight with American Airlines, you all. It said once McMillan noticed the children were not with her, she became irate and began to scream, demanding the gate agent find her children, and Miami-Dade police explain, you all. So again, these particular gate attendants are not there to actually find your kids, to actually be looking for these particular things. They may be there for security, may be there for questioning, may can point you in a certain direction, but it is not their job to go find children, you all. So, if you are in a particular place such as the airport, then, pay close attention to your children, you all. I do have these small things I'm going to share with you and just here in a brief moment. It said McCulley, who was traveling to New York City, can allegedly be seen yelling and tearing readers off the counter. She eventually grabbed the computer and threw it at a gated agent, bruising the woman's shoulder, you all. She went into a panic mode, witness told WSVN. It said that's what happened. It said, according to the arrest affidavit obtained by the Post, McMillan outburst caused 10,000 in damages, you all. So like I said, all this hood stuff, you particularly going ham sam, getting buck in these people airports, you all. These particular like I say, they little laptops is not like the $125 laptops that you may find in Walmart, you all. Like I said, they have some good equipment, some very expensive equipment sitting in these particular airports, you all. So it's not gonna just go in there and tear anything up, without paying the consequences. It's just she was briefly detained by U.S. Customs and Border agents before being taken into custody by the local police. She was charged with aggravated battery, criminal mischief, and disorderly conduct. It said acts of violence against our team members are not tolerated by American Airlines. Company spokesman Derek Walls told WSVN, we are working closely with the law enforcement in their investigation, you all. So again, like I said, this lady was absolutely going to see her family, going to spend some time in New York with some loved ones that had invited her down there, you all. I'm pretty sure for the Christmas holidays. Now, this woman is in Dade County with a bond that she may not be able to pay. Quite frankly, you all, it's not extremely high, but I'm under the impression that the little sister didn't have this kind of finances anyway, you all. The little lady, absolutely, she worked at Walmart, so forth and so on. And after her Walmart supervisors and things of that nature see an employee acting in such a magnitude, you are, I'm pretty sure that she may have also lost her job as well, you all. So if you all want to look up the little sister, maybe possibly send her something down in Miami, because I'm not pretty sure how long she's gonna actually be there. Maybe they may let her out on her own reconnaissance in a few days, you all. But like I said, this was a very, very sensitive thing to do. She was not thinking at all, you all, because like I said, what was started out as a family vacation, ended up pretty bad, in this situation. And the most crazy thing is that this situation could have been avoided. I said that this situation could have been absolutely avoided had she take the time to be patient enough to let these people do their job. They have security, surveillance, and that was the first thing she should have done. Possibly got some information from the security desk, had them run the actual films back where she could have seen her children actually separating and possibly going to the restroom, you all. I'm pretty sure that these were some little boys, it could have been a boy or a girl, but from what I understand, one of her children was 6 and the other one was maybe 8, you all. So I'm under the impression that they were boys and they probably seen the restroom and went straight up in the restroom, or maybe was trying to get some water or something, you all. But as their mother was tearing up the airport, these little men was possibly in the restroom, probably talking, having fun and talking back to each other, not knowing at all what their mama was out there actually going through, you all. Like I said, this was, like I said, the sad and not cool, that she actually had to go through this, you all, because again, this could have absolutely been avoided, you all. I'm going to take a brief moment to show you all the news clip. But if you all are out somewhere and maybe in a situation where you have your kids in a public area or somewhere like an airport or possibly a mall or something of this nature, then you can, they have these things called parenting leashes, and they also use them for school teachers as well, in case y'all maybe went to the zoo or again the mall or someplace like an airport, and you may, be the only parent there. You may be a school teacher or something of this nature, and you can put them on leashes, you all, and they kind of look like what would be, something of this nature, where you can actually see the child, cuff, so they can't walk off. They do have it also for multiple kids, this is something that you can utilize to kind of keep your kids in place, you all. And like I said, even for school teachers, you may be in a mall, in a zoo, or the museum, or some place where you can possibly turn around and these kids could so easily disappear. They minds wander so much, you all, and especially if they have to use the restroom. She could have been in a situation where these kids possibly told her they was going to the restroom, and she had not heard them thinking about the delay and what to do next, and where she may have to go, or where she may need to board the plane, or where her luggage could have possibly been, you all. Like I said, this is one thing that could easily be avoided. So if you are doing some holiday traveling and you are in the airport of such one such as this, you all, just be patient with these people, because that is not going to move you no faster. Especially being at an airport, you can't pretty much leave until you have enough people to actually board the plane. They are not going to make no special trips for no 1 and 2 people. They're not going to reroute a whole airplane to accommodate you in one location, you all. So when you go to these airports, be prepared to get there hours in advance, because you have to check in, so forth and so on. So I'm pretty sure it used to be like an hour till you had to be there early, but now I'm under the assumption of knowing that it would be 2 hours. You have to actually be at these particular airports 2 hours in advance. You also, again, be prepared, for something that may happen while you are actually waiting to board the flights. You all. So again, I'm going to go ahead on and play a brief clip of this situation that actually happened. One moment. I do have a few other things I could share with you all a little bit here briefly. See if I can get this plan for you all, what actually happened in this airport.
For a mother charged in this attack at American Airlines gate. CBS 4's Peter Dench is live at Miami International Airport with some advice as we count down to Christmas. Peter.
Well, Lauren and Elliot, a brewing storm in the Midwest could lead to some disruptions here later this week. And Miami Airport spokesman Greg Kinn says he's also expecting a substantial increase in the number of travelers this holiday season. He's urging people to arrive early and be patient. Passengers at Miami
Yes, it's cold.
tell us they are
27 degrees.
Latest images posted on social media. Miami-Dade police say Camilla McMillie of Alabama got angry, started screaming, damaged equipment, and threw a computer monitor at an American Airlines gate agent when she got separated from her children.
The reaction was too violent because the person behind the counter had nothing to do with her kids.
wondering the way. While McMillie's children were located after going to a restaurant, she now faces charges including aggravated battery. This happens as the airport is bracing for more passengers this holiday season.
With passengers at this time of year, I know it can get very challenging to possibly have your flight delayed or canceled and have flight disruptions. We do have a snowstorm approaching from the Midwest.
Miami International Airport says through January 6th, it expects an average of 151,000 passengers a day. That's 10,000 more passengers a day than last year.
We want to really urge passengers to pack their patience and not take it out on airline staff or airport staff, not within their control, and don't destroying your holiday plans because you lost your temper at the airports. Exercise caution, exercise patience, and really just prepare for possibly the worst.
And allow plenty of time. The suggested arrival time at MIA for domestic flights is 3 hours early. For international flights, show up at least 3.5 hours early.
Now they saying show up at least 3.5 hours, opposed to it being 2, so forth and so on. Yeah, it's 20 down here, and I'm in Texas, so it done dropped tremendously. I mean, just over like a matter of hours, it had done dropped at least 20 degrees, you all. Like I said, again, it's cold, and so we would definitely be praying for people that's homeless. But like I said, in this situation, prepare for these holiday travels to be safe. You all be patient at these airports. Again, you can't get hood in these particular places because, like I said, it was just a small situation. I'm pretty sure that, like I said, again, it can happen to anyone because, had I turned around, been in the airport, my kids not there, I would have gone hysterical, probably dysfunctional, not understanding what had actually happened, but I would have had enough wherewithal not to particularly panic, because these cameras are everywhere, like I said, had she gone to the security desk, I mean, they could have easily ran the footage back and she would have not been locked up today, you all. I'm pretty sure that this little lady is still locked up because, like I said, you can't just assault people because you lost your own children, you all. Like I said, some of these leases, you expect your kids to be responsible. You don't want to treat them like animals and actually put them on these particular type of things. But this could also be helpful. It can keep people from actually taking them and things of that nature, or them actually getting lost. It's a very useful thing. So if you all are traveling with some little ones and maybe in a situation similar to that, I suggest that you all actually use these small leashes. No patience, absolutely. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, sister. Shout out to Oklahoma up in the building. Thank you, God first. Christ gang. Peace. See you, sister. Thank you. I may have something else for y'all pretty shortly. God blessings. Peace.